Hi, this is Helena Hart, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing the 5 factors that make a man see you as the only woman for him. This is something I get asked about all the time, so hopefully this will be helpful for you, really no matter where you are in your love life. But before I get started, if this is your first time to my channel, click the button to subscribe to get all of my videos and information on how to attract the man you want and create an amazing relationship with him. So the first factor that makes a man see you as the one for him is when he knows that he can make you happy, that it's easy to make you happy, and that meeting your needs and making you feel good isn't going to be this uphill battle. I've talked a lot about this in some of my other videos, and especially if he's a masculine energy man, he's going to pride himself on his ability to give to you and make you happy and meet your needs and make you feel good. And if he feels like it's not easy for him to do that, like who he is as a person doesn't generally make you happy and make you feel good, he's not going to see you as the one for him. So for men, they need to see with observable facts that there is a high probability that this relationship is going to work out and it's not going to be a source of stress and drama for him. And by the way, these 5 factors kind of go both ways. So you want to look out for these qualities in men as well. You want to be with a man where, who you are as a person makes him happy as well. So as I go through the rest of these factors, keep that in mind that most of these really go both ways. So factor number 2 is that he needs to feel loved and accepted for who he is deep down. Not who he's pretending to be out there in the world, but for who he really actually is. And like so many of the tools and concepts that I teach in some of these videos, it all starts with you really loving and accepting all the different parts of yourself. I always say that a man won't believe that you're going to accept him until he sees that you truly accept you, that you love and embrace and accept all the different parts of yourself, even the parts that don't always feel so good, that you want to tend to hide from others. It's really those things that are the key to a man seeing you as that one special woman that he doesn't want to live without. And that's such an important concept. I should probably do a whole video just on that one. So if you have any questions about that or any of these, let me know in the comment section and I'd be happy to talk some more about this. These are all really, really important. So factor number 3 is when he feels like you're on the same team together and that you easily fit into each other's lives. It's really important. It kind of goes back to the first factor. Men trust observable facts much more than they trust their own feelings sometimes. So if he has doubts that the two of you are going to be able to join your lives together, maybe if your kids and his kids don't get along, or there's some kind of like issue with your living situation or location of where you need to live or where he needs to live, he's going to see that as an obstacle, so he needs to see really that your two lives will fit well together and that you're on the same team. And that could include the way you handle conflict and arguments. Are you on the same side facing the problem together, or are you on opposing sides kind of trying to like push and shove each other into getting your way every time? So that's another important one. If you have any questions on how to handle conflict, especially recurring conflict that comes up over and over, I'd love to talk some more about that one as well. But that's the third factor, when he feels that you're on the same team, that you support each other, you're there for each other, and that you easily fit into each other's lives. So factor number 4 is that he feels like he can kind of tell you anything and that you're not going to judge him or take things personally or take everything to mean something about you or about the relationship. This one's so important. Men really have this desire to end up with their best friend, that they can really tell them anything. A lot of men don't have that in their lives. Sometimes men are kind of conditioned to not open up and confide in each other. Some men are more conscious and they're easily able to do that. But for most men, they have a hard time opening up in front of anyone. So if you can be that safe space for him that he wants to come towards when he gets stressed out or frustrated in some other area of his life rather than someone he needs to pull away from when he isn't feeling good. He's just going to see you as irreplaceable. You're going to be that one person in his life that, he comes to when he has an issue or anything like that. So if you can really, accept him when he's opening up to you and really listen to him rather than jumping into your masculine energy and immediately trying to solve his problems or give him unsolicited suggestions or advice constantly, you can just kind of be there for him and listen to him and, just support him and not judge him or take everything personally. He's really going to feel like you're the one woman that he never wants to lose. It's really important. And just like some of these other ones, you want to feel that you can do that with him as well, that you can open up and just be accepted and heard in the relationship. And that brings me to factor number 5, and that is when a man feels like he can live his purpose when he's with you. This one's so important. I haven't talked too much about this, but especially if he's a masculine energy man, he's going to want to feel that being with you helps him become a better person and live out his purpose and his dreams. And just like in the second factor, it all starts with you actually living your best life and living your purpose. That's what really inspires a man to want to be his best self, when you're really living your dreams and being your best authentic self. So, when he feels like you're going to kind of distract him from his purpose, especially if he's a masculine energy man, he might have a hard time seeing you as the one that he wants to commit to for the rest of his life. On the other hand, if he feels like he can be more with you and live out his purpose more and grow and evolve together, he's going to see you as really the only woman for him. And again, if you have any questions about any of these, I love hearing from you. Type those into the comment section. I actually did a whole program called The Art of Getting the Commitment You Want, and that goes into the 7 steps to get that lifelong committed relationship you've always dreamed of. It goes really deep into some of these concepts, like stepping into your empowered masculine and feminine energy and really healing the wounded masculine and feminine energy and these parts of ourselves that we often look to a man to solve or fix for us. When you kind of get these energies functioning the way they're supposed to, everything really falls into place, and a man just sees you as that one woman that he just can't live without. It's really amazing. So I'll post a link to that program, The Art of Getting the Commitment You Want, in the description of this video. And of course, if you want to attract the man you want and inspire his love and commitment, check out my 3 keys to attract the man you want report and audio training. That one's free on my website, helenahartcoaching.com. I'll post a link in the description, so everything's just right below this video. I hope this was helpful. Let me know your thoughts and experiences with some of these factors, and I will see you next time.